Hey everybody! Welcome back to my channel. As you know, I'm Stacey. If you don't know, I am Stacey. And to everyone else, hi, I'm Stacey. Does anyone else find it really weird saying your own name? Just me? Okay. Anyway, this is today's look. I thought I would go pretty like fun and full glam eye for my last day before I go on annual leave. Woohoo! Yay. So yeah, this is the look. I thought it'd be a bit fun. Match my hair also. But anyway, I hope you liked today's video and let's get to it. P.S. It's a bit of a long one, so you can pause and go to the toilet and I won't mind. Let's get to it, yay! How did I get from what you just saw before? Yeah, well, it's a bloody miracle, I'll tell ya. Okay, so I thought I would do hair and makeup with you all again because it's fun and I enjoy it, but I am pretty tired. I have been awake for a while. My body had me up at 4 AM. Yep, I'm feeling it. I got a 10-hour shift, but I am on annual leave. I'm so excited. Anyway, I have a lot of hair, so I always have to do my hair upside down if I want to get it up high enough to do what I'm going to do, which is a nice bun to go with my makeup, so I can highlight the fact that I do have pink hair. I'm going to do, I mean, you've seen the end result, but this is the thought process, see? I'm preempting what I'm saying. I'm going to do pink glam eye because everybody wants to be glam on a Thursday, or depending on where you watch this, it may be Friday. It depends on how quickly I get through editing and uploading and all that. Probably Friday, so you're probably watching this Friday, so happy Friday. I hope you all have a good day. Yeah, I have to like spread my hair out a bit because there is a freaking lot of it. Like, I have a lot of hair, guys. And if me showing you that I have to put it in a plait to be able to get a good freaking bun is not showing you that I have a lot of freaking hair, then I don't know what is. But I have to spread it out on top of my head. Otherwise it gives me the world's worst headache later in the day. And I'm like, I've got a 10-hour shift, so my hair is probably going to be up, well, it's not quite 6 yet, so by the time I get home and everything, it'll be up till like 8 o'clock, so it's going to be up for like 14 hours, and I'm going to want it to stay there, to be honest. It does need a wash, but that can wait. Because it actually is easier to work with when it is a bit greasy and all that. So 999 bobby pins, but a bitch ain't one. So yes, a pretty updo, and I want, where's my pretty clip to go with my pretty updo, people? Where's my clip, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know, I'll put it somewhere. Hang on, let me just turn the fan because I'm hot. I had it pointing the other way because I thought I was going to get cold, but now I'm hot again. Anyway, I'll put a pretty clip in it to finish it off, but let me just shrink down a little bit so you can see the fact that, yeah, I have a lot of effing hair. Like a lot of effing hair. Let me get my hairspray. Yeah, because it's pretty greasy, I don't need much. It's going to stay there by itself. Anyways, but yeah. Let's do the makeups together, shall we? Oui. Please make me stop. Okay, so I'm just gonna work it out, yo. Let me move this so it's a little bit more towards the light. There we go. Okay, so I'm actually gonna, that's slightly embarrassing. My apologies. Stuff coming out of my nose. It wasn't snot, by the way. I don't know what it was, but anyway. so tired. Anyway, I'm gonna do something slightly different when I do my eyes today, because I am going to be packing on the colour. So I still will prep my eyes generally the same, but I'm gonna do something slightly different, so I will show you. So this is fun, we're doing it together. I've said this before and I'll say this a million times. I can use masking tape on my face because my face is used to me doing crazy shit to it, basically. So if your skin isn't used to it, please don't use it. The hell's vibrating? Is it my phone? No, something feels like it's vibrating. Please don't laugh at me. Oh, I have to like get the wrinkles out of it though. Oh, guys, I have issues. Okay, I have issues. Anyway, I'm ending it. I'm sorry, I'm not ending it. You get the picture. I'm bringing it from the corner of my eye up to the tail end, is what I should be saying, of my eyebrow. Was that hard, Stacey? No, no it was not. But did you make it sound hard? Yes, yes you did. Yeah, that's okay guys, it's okay. I think that was a little bit overreach. Alright, so because I don't want to go any further than the end there, that's why I'm putting tape on my face. I'm looking like a dickhead, but anyway guys, anyway. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do is coat my eyebrow. But I need this clean. Is this clean? No, it is not. Don't use that one. Okay, with a clean brush, if you have a contour palette or your favorite concealer or something like that, this is where it comes in handy. Okay, let me just clean this brush a little bit. With a clean brush, people. I didn't anticipate using this brush, but I've changed my mind and want to use it. With a clean brush, we are just going to gently start coating basically all here with a light shade. So, yeah, I'm doing this slightly different because I'm trying something new. If you haven't already like twigged. Or, you know, you may just be thinking, yep, she's cray cray. No wonder she's doing what she's doing. But I'm just preempting some stuff, so I'm figuring this may work in my favor. I don't know, we'll see together, shall we? As long as it doesn't annoy me, I won't take it off and start again. Now I'm taking it all the way up to my eyebrow, okay? And I'm creating a line. But yeah, I'm basically, and you can go the whole way across, so I think I will. This just makes it easier for when you go back to do the rest of your makeup later. You can clean it off, so don't stress. If you make a mistake, it's okay to make a mistake. But because of what I want to try and achieve with my makeup this morning, we're just doing it a little bit differently. It should work out. So, and if it doesn't, we'll just start again. It's no big deal to start again. Because practice makes perfect. So, you know, you may find a better way that works for you. You know, but certain ways I think for certain makeup looks work better. I just want to get her up there while I'm there. And of course I have an itchy eye. Of course I do. Okay. And I'm just going to make sure that it's all nice and blended and it's not going to like crease up on me. which sometimes it does. Okay. Now, I am also still going to be using my Glitter Fix Primer as well. So I'm actually going to put some on my mixing palette. Mixing palettes come in handy a lot when doing makeup, if you don't already know. But they do actually come in a lot of handy when doing makeup. So now I just have to choose my eyeshadow colours. Now I'm thinking pink to go with pink anyway. But of course I have to pick my palette. Not this one. One sec, I'm gonna put it behind me. Not that one. I know what that one is. Not that one. What's this one? Come here. Come to mama. Not that one. It's probably gonna be my massive one. I think we all know this. I think this is the one, guys. I'm just looking at the colours. Yeah, bugger it, I'm gonna use this one. I'm probably gonna use a mix of the two because I think there's a nicer pink that I like more on the other one. But we'll have a look. A nicer pink. All pinks are nice, but for what I'm going to achieve or trying to achieve. Oh no. Where's my nice pink? I can't even think. Guys, I can't actually use my brain today. Whatever. Okay, so because we are doing something slightly different, so we're going to actually not start with the base color. Well, it is a base color, but it's my cut crease color. So, and that's actually the pink, because like my normal eyelid color is actually going to be lighter. Do I use this one or am I using my other one? Yeah, you guys know my favorite one, my smudge brush. My smudge brush is my favorite brush. So masala water comes in handy if you want to like change your color that you love your brush. And you just wipe it off with a microfiber cloth. Okay, so because I'm really digging like pink at the moment, I think this is going to end up so pink. But that's okay. Oh god. Help, guys, help. Help. I'm going in. I'm going in. Okay, so I'm going to start with the outer corners. Just going to go in, like, not too crazy dark to begin with. Believe it or not, this is with a light hand. Okay? Because I'm going to try and get the blend right. And then with an open eyelid, that's how I find where my cut crease is going to sit. I'm going to bring it up, and around, up and around we go. Where she stops, nobody knows. And then in a bit. Now this is probably going to take a couple of layers of different pinks until I get the colour that I'm trying to achieve, but you know, if you have a specific colour that you like, or if you just want like a one tone and then like your eyelid colour one tone, do that. You know, you don't have to mix and match like I do. I just love creating different shades and stuff and different colors. Like I adore makeup and I adore like exploring like different colors and all that, and like just like creation, you know. Our whole new world is in a hot dance state and nearly 14 million minutes expansion started. Wait. Is it weird that I know that song? And see, this is where you find out that one of my eyebrows is actually like fucking not growing where it should be, which is always the way. Alright, so now we're gonna put probably a little bit of sparkle to make like it more pinkera. Is that a word? More pinkera. Yes, that's the word, drawers. But yeah, I just like adore like creating different shades and different colors, and like I don't know. I call myself the blend master. The blend master. The master of the blend. And before you even wonder, we're going to be going back in with whatchamacallit, more concealer to like fix up before we put the other colours on. And because I want more sparkle, I'm going to add another shade on top again. I'm going lighter this time, with more sparkle. And this can be like, sometimes I reckon adding more color, like different colors, definitely helps the blending process. I reckon I don't know, I think it helps when you use multiple colors and not just one. Unless, you know, you are a two-tone or a one-tone kind of gal, then you do you, babe. Whatever you like, you do your makeup the way you like it. Fuck what anyone else says. You know, like, screw it. If they don't like your makeup, who cares? If you like your makeup, that is all that freaking counts, in my opinion. So I'm just telling you that. So if you ever feel like, you know, maybe I made a mistake, maybe I did it wrong, maybe I shouldn't have done it that way. No, stuff it. If you like the way it turns out, screw what anyone else thinks. Okay? Okay. You with me? You're on my page now? Good. You listen to me and all my wisdom. If you enjoy doing your makeup a certain way, I want you to keep doing it that way, okay? I believe in you, and I believe in your creativity, and I believe that, you know, what you are trying to create with your looks are what makes you you. And I truly believe that, you know, that makes us all individuals. And I definitely think that that's a beautiful thing. Creativity is a beautiful thing. Okay, now I'm just like literally using like the very, very last little bit of color that is on my brush, just to like put the tiniest bit of color above where I've done my cut crease line. So now what I'm going to do, now that I've done my pink, I'm going to just gently wipe some of it off, and then I'm going to come back in with my, not this one, I didn't use this one. Come back in with a little bit of your concealer. Oh, hang on a minute, before I do that, yes, before I do that, I'm just going to clean up the inner corners of my eye because I went a bit too far. But too far, guys. Take it back a bit. Because I actually didn't want to come in that far. Oh, and of course it's going to be a pain in the bum because it's pink. Pink is one of the hardest colors to get off your eyes. It's so difficult. I sometimes will scrub in the shower and then get out and I'm still covered in pink, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to bed. And I just get the rest off in the morning. But it is one of the hardest colors on the planet to get off skin. So if you like pink but you don't do it because it's a pain in the bum to get off the skin, I feel ya. I feel ya. Honey, I know. Okay. I can clean up the rest after. When I do the bottom of my eyelid, that's fine. Okay. So I'm just gonna put this on so I can put my other color on. Oh, this is the difficult bit. Because once I've done that, I've actually got to change it again. So the other color like kind of blends a bit different. And I'm gonna be using like a white, like a creamy color or a whitey color. Ooh, hey, whitey! A white cream kind of a sparkly color. Bit more. Because we want a crisp, clean line and base to work on. Oops. Okay, and then I'm just gonna like bring it up a little bit this way. And then, so it's basically gonna cut down like in a, that kind of shape, if that makes sense. So it's basically going a little bit that way, if you can see what I'm doing. Just can. You can probably see better with this eye, what I'm trying to achieve. It's not really working properly. It's hard to do it on your own eyes, I can tell you that much. It's easy with a client's eyes when their eyes are shut. Like with you, you're only working with one eye. One eye open. Well, it's kind of working, actually. Kind of. Okay. Alright. Now. Just wipe that off a little bit. I am going to put on top of that some glitter fix so the color really sticks. Because that's what I really want her to do, is really stick there. Okay. Right. Now I will probably just go in with a different brush, and then I'll keep my pink for my smudge brush. This one will work. New brush. I want my palette open again. Okay, it's open again. Hang on. I just had to press record. So that way I know it's not going to cut out. Okay, so I'm going in with like a lighter cream color. I'm just gonna coat the eye with it. Now you can use a sweeping motion, but sometimes I like to use like a tapping motion, so I know that like whatever is on my brush is all gonna end up on my eyelid. and then you can like sweep the rest. But sometimes I like to like just tap the product on, that way I know like all of, like as much of it on my brush is going to end up on my eye. Oops. And then we can just go back in and fix up where we need to. And I'll probably just keep like coating it on and coating it on until I get the color balance I'm looking for. I think it just makes it look so much nicer doing like this, something like this. It's just like not all the one colour. I don't know, I like it. Yeah, so anyway, just so you can see. Okay, I think I'm kind of happy with that. But what you can do is then if you want like more precision and more line work, you can just go in with like your pink and literally just make a line and then work backwards. Make your line. And then work backwards. Make your line and work backwards. That way it's more of a sharp line. Much better. Okay, I think I'm happy with that anyway, with how it turned out anyway. So now that I'm happy there, we can go ahead and take this off. Oh, there we go. And see how precise that line work is now? So pretty. Okay, so now what I will do is clean up the rest of the area and then we're going to go in with some concealer and conceal some more. But I just have to get all this like, so much sparkle. So much sparkle. Oh, goodness me. I mean, I'm okay with the sparkle under the eye as long as I get the colour off. I feel like this lighting makes me look way pinker in the face than what I actually am. I swear I'm not pink in the face, guys. Well, not as... See? I'm not that pink. Anyway. So I'll just put my palette aside for a bit because I made you like a little bit of like a smoky pink under the eye. Okay, so we're going to go back in and I'm going to use... Again, I'm going to use a brush to just get where I want on the face. Just clean that off a little bit. So I'm actually using a contour palette. So that's what it looks like. And I'm just using like the lightest color to just like conceal a lot, but I'm actually going to use something else at the same time as well, and I'll show you. Because what I want underneath the eye is like not to look half dead and asleep. So I will also show you. And I find it easier to apply this with a brush because I've got such like a precise line. So it's easier to just apply it with a brush and then basically sweep backwards from it. And that will be my blending. Now I'm doing all of my under eye area first, and then I'm going to add a primer to it, facial primer to it. It's just how I do it sometimes. And then when I'm not doing it as like such precise work, we can talk some more. And I can tell you some stories. I'm trying to think of some. I mean, we can call this retail 2.0, working in retail 2.0. Want more retail stories? Because I have some more up my sleeve. I actually do. It's funny. Because like I actually have some more crazy stories for you all. Just of like dickhead customers. But let's do this first anyway. Okay. So then what I'm going to do is on top of that add some primer and then prime the rest of my face. So I will do this, like the under eye area, with a brush. I'm going to add the primer. It just adds an extra creaminess, I think, to what I'm using, which is a cream like concealer type thing. It is a cream base. And then I'll just add some to the rest of the face, which I can then blend with hands basically. And then I'll do foundation. Oh, I'm popular this morning. It's probably just a reminder that a bill is due. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Because bills are always due, right? Bills are always due. Oh no, actually it's an Instagram message. I have met like some of the loveliest people on Instagram. Just like some really nice people from like different places. Like some people are around Australia. Some people are in America, the UK. Like there's all different like people, and I really, really love it. Like I love connecting with all these different people. It's so cool. Trying not to get in like close to what the work I've just done. Okay, so I'm still thinking I'm going to be looking a little bit dark under the eyes. So I wonder if it's here on my table somewhere. It is. This is a 4-in-1. It's covered in powder. It's a 4-in-1 correcting concealer. So you've got your green, which is to cover redness, and then you've got like your skin tone, and then underneath you have purple, which is for dark circles. So come at me, purple. This one I use a lot. The purple I use so much. I actually need to get a new one. So I'm just gonna put this under here because that's where my dark circles are the most. It's just because I'm actually tired today. Like I'm tired most days, don't get me wrong, but like today, I think my body knows that I'm going on like annual leave at the end of the day. And it's given up and gone home already. It gave up and left. And we'll put a little bit on the end of the nose. Okay. So now we will go ahead and do foundation. And in my foundation, I'm going to put sparkles. Okay. So I'm going to use my Morphe because I have been finding that this is one hell of a full coverage foundation. I sweat a lot. And I've been finding it has been like one of the best foundations to like not come off. I do put a setting spray on, and I do put a powder on, and because I think it's going to be humid today, we'll just do this first as well. We will do it as we go because I want this bad boy not to come off. I don't think it's going to come off, but you just never know. My friend that I work with, sometimes he likes to wash his hands and then wipe his wet hands on my face. He thinks it's funny. I get mad if I have a full face of makeup on. I get so mad. I'm like, what the fuck? And then he laughs even harder because he knows he's annoyed me. I'm like, did you have to do that? And he's like, yeah, I did. And I'm like, mm-hmm. Sure he did. But yeah, okay, so Stories 2.0, right? So I've mixed strobing in, by the way, to give me extra glow. So I'll tell you a recent story, okay? And you're gonna be like, oh, what the? So apparently I never got the full story until all of this happened. So and I was there when it actually happened, like when it all went down. But basically what happened was a customer came in and they purchased a like a play pump for like what I call a play pool, which are the ones that are like pop-up pools. So they are, you know, like your little above ground ones that you put up in your backyard, like just for the summer, and then you take it down. So little block things or little frame things, whatever. Anyway, so customers come in and has needed a new pump, so they've purchased a new pump. That's fine. They've then gone home, and for some reason or another, they don't want this pump anymore. Okay, that's cool. They ring. When they ring, they're quite rude. Basically saying that the staff member that sold it to them wrong, blah 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 blah. I want to return it, I want a refund, you're going to give me a refund, blah 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 blah. So as we always state to customers, look, okay, sorry you got the wrong one, although I barely ever say sorry, especially if I didn't do anything wrong. Okay, you got the wrong one, no worries. Is the one that you got in the original condition you purchased it? Don't care. I want a refund. Okay. Is it in the original condition with your receipt? I don't give a shit. I want a refund, right? So we've said, look, I'm putting it to you the last time in original condition with your receipt. Yes. Then yes, you may. If you do not have your receipt and it is not in the original sealed condition, you may not have a refund. Apparently he didn't like that for an answer. Right? Anyway, apparently he called a couple of times to reiterate the fact that he wants a refund and we're going to give him one. Now look, if you were super nice about the whole thing and were like, look, I did open it, but if I can make it look in the original condition, can I have a refund? Yeah, I don't care. I don't care if you've opened it, as long as you haven't used it. But as long as it looks like it's in the original condition that you purchased it in, then yes, you may have an exchange or a refund. Cool. Cool beans. Most people are like, alright, awesome. I'm going to work my hardest to make it look like I haven't opened it. Alright, awesome. Cool. See you when you figure it out. Whatever. So anyway, apparently this person had called a couple of times and was quite rude and everything. Of course they are, of course they were rude. And then, you know, basically stating that, you know, we have to do as he says and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, ugh. Anyway, no one was 100% sure when this person was going to come in. But lo and behold, they came in on a day that I was on. This is going to be fun, guys. So I was actually, because I was working a Saturday and it was the long weekend of Australia Day. And I was actually working all weekend. Yeah, I was working all weekend. So I was working the Saturday and the Sunday. And then the Monday I was going to have off. And my sister was going to work. So this is Saturday and I'm on, and that's cool. And I think the girls realised when he came in who it was, and it was him. Whereas I had no clue what this person looked like, because when they originally purchased it, it was on a day when I wasn't there. But I've seen the look on their face, well, at least my sister's face, to know that, okay, this looks like it's going to be, you know, a bit of a hard one. So I was actually, considering I was working extra to begin with, and all that, I was actually in a pretty mellow mood that day. I was like, okay, you know what, everyone's hot and bothered, you know, let's try and all get along and keep everyone happy, and then the sooner the day's over, the sooner we can all go home and melt. So I walk over. How can I help you? I want a refund. Cool. Not a how you going back, not a nothing. Just, I want my money back. And I'm like, you've got to be shitting me, right? You're gonna be a dickhole freaking straight off the bat. I'm like, really, dude? Like, really? Yep. I'm like, alright, fine. You're gonna play hardball, I'm gonna play hardball back. I'm like, okay. I said, what seems to be the issue? Was it? No, it wasn't your. This was sold to me wrong. And I'm like, uh-huh. But you know how, you know what you do when you're like, okay, I want a refund. Okay, well, you've opened it, so no. Right? Unfortunately, you've opened it. I don't give a shit. And I'm like, crap, why does this person have to be one of those ones? And I'm like, and I'm like, look, I gave this guy an out, mind you. I told him if he could go away, put it back in the box, because it was all out. It wasn't exactly freaking like tucked in and everything where we could just go, oh yeah, just take the box up. No, it's freaking higgledy-piggledy everywhere. And I'm like, look, if you can go away and make it look like it's in the original condition and reseal it, I'll pretend we never had this conversation and I'll give you a refund. He's like, no, you're giving me a refund now. And I'm like, no. I'm like, no, you're not having a refund. I'm a lawyer and I know my rules. And I'm like, he wasn't a lawyer, by the way. He was someone that could probably give you really terrible legal advice, but he's not an actual lawyer. I did look it up in the end. He can't take us to court by himself and he can't sue us. So he was acting like a little baby. Just to put it into perspective. I'm going to leave you hanging for 2 seconds because I can feel the sneeze coming on. And I need to blow my nose. Hang on. Okay. That's better. Okay. I did sneeze pretty damn loud. I startled my bird. Okay. So, I need to bake under the eyes while I'm doing this. So basically, I tell this guy, look, I gave him an out, but no, he wants to sue us, right? He's like, I'm going to take you to court and I'm going to take your boss to court 4 times. I'm like, why would you need to take him to court 4 times? Why can't you just take him to once? Like, anyway. So this is a waterproof translucent powder which I'm using to bake my under eye area. But I have to get like a lot of powder off to actually do what I want to do. cool. Now I can do my eyebrows while it's baking. So yeah, so he's like gonna take my boss to court 4 times, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, yep, still not having a refund, mate. And he's like, I know my rules, and I'm like, well, you mustn't know them that great, because consumer law states it must be in the original sealed condition. Apparently in fake lawyer land, it doesn't. That's not the truth. And I'm like, dude, fucking consumer law is literally in front of you on the fucking table. Stop being a douche nozzle. Anyway, I started to get pretty over it. I'm still mellow, mind you, but I'm starting to get well over it. He then goes, I don't want to talk to you because you're not giving me what I want. And I'm like, well, that's not how it works, dude. And even if my sister had been like, oh, I don't know, what do you think? I would have said the answer's still freaking no. Brow cream. Just so you know what I'm doing. So anyway, he then turns to my sister and is like, I want a refund. And Mel's like, no. You've already been told once, the answer is no. She gave you an out, dude. Like, you could have gone away and made it look like, you know, you hadn't opened it, but you have chosen to be a douchebag. And so that's fine. So he's then starts to really raise his voice. He then goes, where's your boss's card? So we were like, that's cool, you can have his card. So we gave him his card. And he's like, what's your name to me? And I'm like, my name is Stacey. That's what's on my name tag. He's like, what's your surname? And I'm like, I'm not giving you my surname. He's like, give me your surname. And I'm like, no, the answer's no, you're not having my surname. You don't need it. There's no need to give it to you. And you're not having it. He's like, give me her surname to Mel. And she's like, no. And he's like, I want it now. And she's like, no. And she doesn't have to give it to you. And she goes, you are being rude. You're being aggressive. And you're no longer welcome in our shop. And he's like, I don't give a shit. And I will do what I want. And we were like, really, dude? You're really pushing us the wrong way. Anyway, he starts getting louder and louder, saying that, you know, he's going to now take our boss to court 6 times. It's going up, guys. It's going up. And I couldn't help myself. I rolled my eyes. And he didn't see, but I was kind of hoping he would. He's like, I know my laws, I know my rights, blah, 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 blah. You have to give me a refund. And I was like, you're not having a refund and you can get out. You're no longer welcome in this shop. Get out, you know? And then he's like, no. I'm like, you can't say no, dude. It ends badly for you this way. And he then goes over, like starts moving further over the bench, obviously try and get to the other girl that we work with, Kareen. To obviously try and get a freaking refund out of her because it hasn't worked with me or Mel. Not that Kareen can pull rank or anything. But obviously he's going to try with her too. And as he's made with, we're like, no, you can leave. We've asked you to leave, so leave. No. And we're like, all right, fine. If you are choosing to not leave, we're going to call the police. Right? So Mel has like been firm. She's like, call the police. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, cool. So I pick up the receiver and he's like, I don't give a shit. And I'm like, oh mate, this guy is really fucking asking for it. And I'm just like, no. Let Mel handle it. Let her do it. Let her do her thing. She's the one that's asked him to leave. So until I need to completely bring out bitch Stacey, keep her in a box. So I'm like, okay. He then shoves a customer out the way to yell at Kareen, saying that she's stupid and incompetent because she sold him the wrong pump. Now, we're basically telling her, don't engage with him. Finish with your customer, don't engage with him, ignore him, all that kind of stuff. And we're like, look mate, you are now being way rude, you've pushed a customer, get out. And he turned around and calls, okay, so if you're a lawyer, why the hell would you call someone this? But he turns around and calls Mel a stupid bitch. Why is that where everyone goes when they want to get back at like a retail worker? You're a stupid bitch. Okay, thank you for the compliment. I will take it. But anyway, so Mel's like, get out. You've been told, get out. He goes, no, I will do what I want. God damn it, man. Like, if you were an actual lawyer, you would know the way that you are behaving is absolutely catastrophically inappropriate and wrong. Plus, you're a fully grown male. Like, pull your sucker out of the sand and put it back in, mate, because anyway, so he's like calling names and then just like leaves. And we were like, okay, so he's finally left. So we called our boss to let him know, look, this is what's happened. You know, Mel has pulled rank. She's ended up asking him to leave because he started being abusive, calling us names, threatening us, all that kind of stuff. Apparently he's taking you to court about 6 times now. Blah, 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 blah. Boss said, look, is everyone okay? We said, yep. He's like, all right, move on from the day, don't dwell on it. And we were like, no, that's cool. He's like, just make sure you all try and remember, recount what went on, and if you need to, write it down. We were like, yeah, cool, easy done. So we did have to have a laugh though. Okay, so I don't know if most people get it. It's called fight or flight, right? So either your body will go into fight mode and you will get your back up and you will get your arc on and you will, you know, fight, or you get the flight, right? So Mel got fight mode, but with that she got the adrenaline that comes with it. So when the adrenaline hits me, I just get so much more aggressive. I'm gonna be doubly aggressive back to you the way you are to me. But she's like shaking to the point, like her whole body is convulsing with the shakes because she got that much of an adrenaline kick so quick and so hard and so fast. She looked like she was having an epileptic fit. She's like, get out. I can't even do it, it's so hard to explain, but her whole body started convulsing. It was, yeah, like that was funny to me, and that probably didn't help the fact that I was like half laughing because I could like see Mel like half convulsing from the adrenaline. But yeah, it was, I mean, apart from that, like the guy was a dick. Yeah, so, and then of course he tried to ring our boss but didn't leave a message and had his phone on private. So sorry, I can't actually ring you back because you've kind of put your phone on private and you haven't left a message. So yeah, the guy was a dickhead. Just to put it in bluntly, the guy was a dickhead. But yeah, so I did look him up. I did find out he is not a lawyer. He has not passed the bar. He has studied something else, so I think he can like give you advice on like civil matters, I think it is. Like he's not a barrister or anything like that, so he can't actually like legally defend you or anything or be your lawyer in like a court setting, which I thought was quite humorous. I'm like, you're not a lawyer, dude. Like, you're not a lawyer. Like, why are you saying you are when you aren't? Like, be true to you, man. But clearly he just wanted to, I don't know, big note himself. Whatever. But yeah, I don't understand, like, if that, you know, if you are actually in that kind of a profession where you need to be like super professional, like, because, you know, you're representing like a business or like from a standpoint like some sort of legal firm, like you work for a legal firm, I would not be acting that way, like, at all. Could you imagine, like, if a judge acted that way? Could you freaking imagine? And people found out about it. He would have his ass handed to him. But, you know, apparently it's perfectly acceptable to go into a retail shop and yell at stuff. So, yeah, he was a good one, that one. I have another one for you, but this one's a little bit more like, whoa. So, this guy, he was a little bit on the creepy side. And he basically took a liking, I guess, to one of the girls at work, Maureen, and basically May was talking to her about how he believes he can end the world, and basically if, you know, you cross him, he can have you killed and all this kind of stuff, and he carries around a random coat of arms, you know, all the fun stuff. And saying that there's this little girl and she needs to go and find this little girl because this little girl can't live while he lives, and like full on like creepy stuff. Like he was like adamant, right, that, you know, there was this girl in the world and she could not live while he did, because it was his daughter, and like full on like truly believed this shit. But it was like so super creepy. And he was like, you know, I will be back, and, you know, I hope that when I come back that you will have, you know, completed your task, and, you know, I need you to find this girl that could be my daughter, and you need to kill her, and like full on psycho shit. Like, he was obviously unstable and all that. So, you know, we did tell her to ring Crime Stoppers. We were like, dude, you gotta call Crime Stoppers and you gotta report this shit, because, you know, it's full on. Like, that's full on. You can't, like, we can't be dealing with this shit. So we did report it and stuff. But, like, he came back to see her. Like, he came back. Working in retail is like the toughest gig. Like, we put up with so much stuff that we shouldn't have to. But yeah, he really honestly wanted her to go and find this girl and kill her because she was not allowed to live, which is just so scary. Yeah, he was just like full tropo. Like I said, we called Crime Stoppers and we called the police to let them know that, you know, this guy was wandering around and threatening to kill people. And, you know, all of us people here at work, we ended up having to like call her away from him because he was really like starting to like spook her, and she didn't quite know how to get away from the situation. But yeah, it's just insane, you know. Insane what we deal with and put up with on a daily basis working in retail, basically. I hate it when it doesn't align properly. That's better. But yeah, no, it's just insane, like, what we deal with. You know, and the people that, don't get me wrong, there are some amazing people that you do meet working in retail, and I have met a fair few people who are lovely, and we have our lovely regular customers that, you know, we chat to and have a laugh with, and, you know, all that kind of stuff, and you know them by their first names, and, you know, and, you know, you know about their life and about their family, and if they've got kids or if they don't have kids, and like, there are a fair few customers which we are very much like that with, because, you know, being with the company that we have been for as long as we have, you know, you build friendships and rapport with people. Hold up. Let me just spray my face with synthetic spray. This one smells so pretty. So pretty. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna keep talking while this is drying. And brush my eyebrows. But yeah, no, we've built some really, really beautiful friendships with some customers over the years. And, you know, I think that is definitely something I will miss when I leave. I will miss, like, those really nice, friendly customers that, you know, you've gotten to know for so long. You know, and you're gonna miss, like, some of them have had kids, some of them have become grandparents, you know, some of them, you know, we've watched them, you know, they've come in and they've been pregnant and then they've had their kids, and, you know, we know their kids and we talk to their, you know, and we play with them when they come in, and, like, you build so many nice friendships with some really nice people, which do make up for the bad ones. But it is a tough gig. People that say working in retail isn't that bad, it really is. It is a tough gig, and you have to have a thick skin. And I think these kids that come in and think that they, you know, are the duck's guts, well, yep, welcome to retail, guys. Welcome to retail. It's an eye-opener. It was like, I swear things have gotten worse anyway, but because people just seem to not give to anything, and they just like to offend the shit out of people. Bronzer. But yeah, tough gig. Tough gig. Trying to make sure it's even. But yeah, no, we've had a customer where her kid thought he was a freaking dog for years. Like, literally thought he was a dog. To the point, he would come in and bark on all fours. Yep, thought he was a dog. And she let him think he was a dog too. Recently we saw him again. He's like 7. He thinks he's a dinosaur now. I mean, you do you, kid, whatever, like, and who am I to judge? But I think the kid needs a little bit of therapy. A little bit. Maybe honestly thinks that he is a dinosaur. Kind of needs therapy, in my opinion. But again, you do you, kid. So put on some pretty blushes. And the apples of the cheeks. It is not that freaking bright. This lighting honestly makes me look like a freaking clown right now. And it makes me second guess what I'm doing, but then when I'll go out into natural light, it'll look so much lighter than what it does. But at least you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm going to put on a crazy amount of highlighter because y'all know I love my highlighter. I do, I love my highlighter. So, I always go, all the apps. Do you ever get like a creepy sensation, like you feel like there's like something else in the room but you're not sure what it is? Sometimes I get that. Like I feel like there's, I don't know, maybe like a presence? I don't know, it's really weird. It's really hard to explain. Sometimes I just feel it. It's weird. Maybe I'm crazy. I mean, yes, I am crazy, but maybe I'm crazy? All the way crazy? That's possible. It's very possible. Seriously, I just freaking love to glow. Ugh, I love it so much. I love it so much. I just want to glow every day. That glow up is to die for. Born to glow, baby. Born to glow. Okay. I need to go and make a coffee. This is going to be a long ass video, so I am so sorry. I hope you are enjoying it though. Okay, coffee, and then we're going to finish up the face. Be back. I have my coffee. So yeah, I'm going to feel more human now. It warms my cold soul. Okay. We can now finish this look. Now what I actually want to do is some just like the littlest bit of eyeliner like above the lid, on the lid, above the eyelashes. Fuck. Again, I'm tired. Please do not judge me. Please. I know I'm a little bit of a mess of a human lately, but I don't know. Okay, so I'm using liquid liner. Wish me luck. So, good old faithful scrunching of the toes. Now, a lot of people like to pull the eyelid, but sometimes that can actually like work against you and what you want to achieve. And it can go a bit wrinkly. But yeah, I basically just want to put it above, just like the littlest bit, so when I do put mascara on, I think it'll just complement it that little bit more. So you can just use like little sweeping motions, and I find that that helps too when doing eyeliner. And it's funny because this eyelid here always shakes for some reason. Where that one doesn't really when I do it. So yeah, a little strange. A little strange. Oh, you dickhead. Don't mind me, I always call myself names. But I nearly bug at that then. Okay. But that's okay. I like literally touched it the lightest little bit, which I can fix, that's fine. But I nearly like fully stuffed it. That would have been catastrophic, guys, catastrophic. Anyway, I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna put some mascara on. Trying to choose which one. I think I'll use this one, and I always use two, as you know. One for volume, one for length, but I usually always use two anyway because I always find that it just like, there's not like one mascara I just love using, like unless it's just like I just want to put a little bit on, and then I will generally, if like all I'm doing is like setting my brows so that I move for the day and putting a little bit of mascara on, then that's what I'll do, and I'll use a waterproof mascara. And then that's it, my face is done. Because I usually like to let my skin breathe like one day out of the week. So I won't put like anything on my skin, but I will generally put a little bit of mascara on and a little bit of brow gel to just set my brows so they don't move and go higgledy-piggledy around the world. Because they tend to just like walk off my face. I don't know. I do like filling my brows in a lot. Some people don't, but I love it. And I am like super jealous of my sisters, both my sisters. Their eyebrows just frustrates the crap out of me that they have so much. I mean, I know my younger sister Mel goes and gets hers done a lot, but like I don't trust anyone with my eyebrows, because when years and years ago when they were stuffed by someone and they basically took off most of my eyebrows and all I wanted was them to be like more defined, I was so upset. Like I had barely any eyebrows left, like at all. Like I had like the tiniest bit of eyebrow and there was like barely anything back here. Like it was so sad. I was so devastated because it was not what I asked for, and she basically just waxed like all of my eyebrows off. Like I was so upset. I'm like, what the hell have you done? That's not what I asked for. And like it was I was just beside myself, and I'm like, I'm not paying for this. You've ruined my eyebrows. You've like destroyed them. They're gone. They're not even there anymore. Like she didn't understand like why I was so upset. I'm like, you've literally taken my eyebrows, like they're gone. So she goes, I'm just gonna go get the manager, and like she storms out all stroppy, and this girl walks in and she's like, oh my god. I'm in tears. And she's like, oh my god, I am so sorry. And I'm like, she's destroyed my eyebrows. I'm like, I'm not paying for this. And she's like, no, you're not paying for that. And she's like, I will fix it. I'll fix it as best I can. And I'm like, I don't want anyone touching my eyebrows at all. And she's like, I know, and I'm so sorry. Do you want me to tint them? She's like, let me tint them a bit. And I'm like you fucked my eyebrows. And look, I had nothing against the manager because it wasn't her fault. She's not the one that did my eyebrows. It was this other bitch. And look, she convinced me to come back. She's like, look, will you please come back next week? She's like, I will personally take care of you. And I'm like, I really don't want. She's like, no, please, will you come back? She goes, I want to try and rectify this for you. She goes, but I want all the swelling to go down, because my face did not like being waxed as much as this chick did. Like, I can't even begin to tell you. I will seriously see if I can find a photo with me with no eyebrows. You'll laugh. I think I literally look like I had tadpoles like at the beginning of my face. Anyway, this chick, like, she managed to convince me to come back the next week. So I went back, she tinted them, you know, she brushed them up, she showed me different ways to like style them and stuff. And you know, she's like, look, keep coming back. She's like, I will, you know, fix them for you. She goes, we just have to let them like grow. And I was like, you mean regrow? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, you know, look, I went back like every week for like a month, because like this chick was just determined to like help me, because she felt like so horrible. And I was just like, look, I'm like, and she wasn't charging me for any of it, you know, she was just like, no, you know, it was clearly not what you asked for. Because she was standing there when I said, look, I don't want to take off like any eyebrows, and I just want to shape them a bit because they were pretty bushy. And I was like, I just want to shape them. And like, she was like, yeah, no, that sounds perfect. And yeah. And then next minute, your girl's got no eyebrows. In the end, I was just like, look, I'm just gonna take care of them from home. I really appreciate you trying to help me, but you know, I'm so done. And like, every time I would go back, that girl, she would just be like so rude to me, even though she's the one that fucked my eyebrows. Such a rude cow. But yeah, I think I'll do a little bit of colour under the eye as well. Probably have to go back over it with mascara down the bottom here, but that's okay. Refocus, silly. So yes, I definitely think I'm gonna put some color underneath just to like really set it. I think that'll look nice. Coffee is good. Okay, so let's put a little bit of color underneath the eye, and then we can do the lip. Okay, come here. Come here. Yeah, I'll have to do some mascara under there, but that's okay. I find like doing like my under eye is always harder for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's because my eyelashes are like right there. That's okay. And then I think I want a little bit lighter. I've dropped my cloth and literally just wiped makeup on raw chair. Okay. I think I got a little bit in my eye then. Alright. Whoa. So put a little bit of mascara on the bottom lashes again, just because doing that took some of it off that I had just put on. But I definitely like how this eye has turned out. It looks really pretty. Like, I'm actually enjoying it. What do you guys think? I look really bright-eyed, don't I? Like bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I definitely do like it. I do enjoy the way this has turned out. This has turned out so nice. So nice. So pretty. I think it looks really pretty. Okay, now we can do a lip. Let me just put this. Is that a bruise? That doesn't surprise me, to be honest. Yep, that's a bruise. That hurt pushing it. It's a bruise. Wouldn't surprise me. I get a lot of bruises from work. Story of my life. Story of my life. Anyway. I'm just gonna put on minimal lip liner, and it's actually gonna be lighter than the color I'm putting on my lip, but I just want to outline it a little. And I think it definitely changes like the color of like the color you put on. Okay, and then put some liquid matte color. So yeah, you guys tell me what else you want to see, because I'm on holidays. I can spend some time and do some more looks, or if you want like me to do a specific video, like I can do different eyeshadow techniques, I can do eyebrow techniques, like different eyebrows, how to fill them in different. Like, because I'll have some time on my hands some days, so let me know, comment down below, let me know what you want to see and I can do that. I can organize it. Or if you want to watch me do it on someone else, I can also do that. If you want me to do someone else's makeup, I can also oblige with that. Because I have siblings and friends that will let me do their makeup. Oh. I forgot this is the one that's like falling apart. That's just to, whoops, on you, Stacey. Yeah, dickhead. And that's just to like make it a bit more glossy. Okay, there we have it, guys. There we have it. Just check in case I got any mascara up there. And there. I think we're good. And I think we are good to go. So this is today's pretty look. I like it. I think it turned out really well. I am happy with the eyeshadow look. Like, I really enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry it's a bit of a long one, but I thought I would just go through the whole process with you all. So yeah, give my video a thumbs up, please. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I'm going to do more videos. Try and get up 2 a week. And when I'm on holidays I can probably film a whole bunch more, which is going to make it easier in the long run for me. But yeah, let me know what you want to see. Do you want any tutorials, whatever. But yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you are first to know when I upload these cool videos. And I will see you all on the next one. Have a great day, guys. Bye.